What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Craig Zilla coming at you with another piano tutorial. Today I'm breaking down Send It On by D'Angelo. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. This is one of my all-time favorite D'Angelo songs. I think this was the first D'Angelo song I ever heard. So this song is near and dear to my heart. I'm doing a little series on D'Angelo songs in honor of him and his legacy. And so, yeah, this is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm happy to be able to bring this to you guys today. Before we get started, there is going to be a link in the description here on this video to a video of me just playing through the whole song with like a backing track, so you can hear how everything kind of fits together. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So the song is going to start off with a little intro. Okay, so there's that little thing at the beginning here. So what's going on is I'm going G, A, C, boom, and then coming down and hit this C down here in my left hand. And when I land on this C in my left hand, I'm playing a C major chord. Now the song is in 6/8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then it does this little triplet thing. Now, this is pretty hard, and I came up with this because I'm kind of trying to copy what the horns are doing, because there's not really a whole lot of keys on this song that I can hear. Most of the harmony, most of the stuff like that, I'm getting from the horns and the guitar, and I'm kind of making like a kind of keyboard version of the song. And so I heard those horns doing that in the intro. I was like, man, I wonder if that's possible on keys. And it is possible, but it's kind of tricky. So this took me a while to be able to do this. I'll show you what it is. I'm going E and G up to F and A, right? And I'm going back and forth between those, right? And it's a triplet thing, I think. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da ga da da ga da da ga da da ga da da. Right? That's the rhythm of it. And so, yeah, it's hard. I don't know if you want to do it. That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is tricky. So take your time with it if you do want to try that. Just, you know, start real slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and just take your time, work your way up. I understand that that's pretty tough to do. So, you know, you don't have to do that. That's if you want to do that. That's what's going on there. If you wanted to do something a little simpler, you could go, you know, maybe just wiggle that top note of the C chord. You could make it a sus chord if you wanted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I mean, because it is kind of a sus vibe. What's happening? Because we've got C in the bass. When it's going between E and G and then F and A back and forth like that, it's kind of going between a major and a sus really fast. So it's kind of hard to say. Is that a major chord there or a sus chord? It's kind of both. Right? So, okay. That's that thing with the little triplets and the whatever. You're basically holding on C for 6 beats, and then there's those little triplets or whatever. And then after that intro, we get the main 4 chords of the song. Here we go. A minor 7 to G minor 7, B flat major 7 over C, and F major 9. And for the rhythm of that, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? I'm hitting on the 4. And then on this chord, I'm hitting on the 4 and the 5. Right? And when I'm hitting that B flat major 7 over C, I'm kind of rolling this. I'm hitting the G along with the rest of the chord and then kind of lifting it up to give it that kind of rolling effect. Like it's like a little grace note there, right? So now, in my left hand, you can play the bass line with your left hand here. Right, so let me kind of explain the bass line here. For the A minor 7 chord, you're going A, E, A. Okay, and then A, E on the way back down, right? So 1, 2, 3, land on this G minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then walk it up. So G, G, A, B flat, B, C. So. That C, now we're on the B flat major 7 over C. You'll go C, G, C, C, right? So 2, 3. Okay, and then you'll land on this F major 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, ba, 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 ba. Right, so F, G, F, F, G, A flat, A, and then you're back to the top. So want to lock that in. You want to lock that left hand in as best you can before we move on to the next thing, because the next thing I want to talk about is how to kind of incorporate the melody. All right, so in the kind of the intro to this video, I was playing the kind of the melodic part that you would play like maybe on the choruses of the song. So so I'm trying to kind of incorporate that melody, that chorus melody with the chords. And so the way to do that is you'll play your A minor 7 chord, right? When that bass gets up to this higher A, come up here and do, I'm kind of going, it's like an A minor, it's still A minor 7, but I'm kind of moving that top note from A to G back to A, right? So, okay, and when I'm coming back down, going A to E on the way back down, when I hit this E, I'm going B flat and C, single notes. So I'll go real slow. All right? Then I'm landing down here on this G minor 7. Now the G minor 7 actually is the same as it was before, you know. Even when you're doing kind of the melody part, you just 2, 3. Now when you get to this chord, you'll play it as normal and then move your pinky up to this B flat, then back down to A. when you move it back down to A, that would be at the same time where you hit the G in the bass, right? So, and then you'll hit your hits with this B flat major triad here. So, right? And then for the F, I'm starting with D in my ring finger and then moving to C with my middle finger there. So, and then, right? Right? So that's kind of the part you might play like during the choruses. And the other part where it's just the chords, this was like what you would play during the verse. Right? Okay, so you've got the intro, the chorus part, the verse part. So let's talk about the form a little bit here. So it starts with the intro, goes into a chorus, then it goes into the first verse, and after the first verse it goes back into a chorus and goes into the second verse. That's when the second verse starts. Now, the second verse is different than the first verse. It starts differently, it's twice the length, and it ends differently too. So when I say it starts differently, let's say we're coming out of that chorus going into the second verse. You can't disguise your emotions, right? But I see it in your eyes. It just kind of starts on a hit, right? There's a hit there at the beginning of the... And I'm hitting and I'm kind of sliding down with my right hand. Coming in with the G. Right? So, something to be aware of. And then, like I said, it's twice the length. And it ends differently. So when I say it ends differently, I'm talking about, like when you get to the, okay, let's say we're about to end the second verse. Okay, so at the end, when you get to that last F major 9, you know that when he starts singing that, like that part, you'll go F major 9, 1, 2, 3, and I like to come up here and just do this chord an octave up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this B flat major 7 with C in the bass, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're gonna do that little triplet thing again. You can do that there if you want to. Now, this in the intro I was doing it up here. Now I'm doing it down here. C and E, D and F, back to C and E. And it's the same idea. It's the same rhythm. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da 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 da, right? And again, that's a tricky thing to do. But it sounds so good, right? So, like I said, just take your time with it and, you know, take it slow. But then, okay, coming out of that little change, it goes into this progression again, right? Right? You'll play it twice. that bridge starts on A flat, and you'll hold that. Okay, you'll hold that last F major 9, right? So 2, 4, 5, 6, A flat major, F major, back to A flat major, back to F major, go to B flat major, C major. Okay, I kind of like to walk that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, A minor 7, hit on the 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, G minor 7, and we're kind of back into the, right? Okay, so after the bridge, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. So after the bridge, it kind of goes back into that main progression of the song. And there's like some hits in there every once in a while. It kind of turns into like a vamp. When there's a hit towards the end on that vamp, when you hit on that A minor, you can come up here and play a little, I call it a little A minor 7. It's like, I'm just kind of rolling it or just playing this, but like gently after the hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Right? Like it doesn't happen every time, right? But when it does, you can kind of feel it coming, right? It's like, oh, it's about to hit, and then sounds nice. It sounds so nice. Okay. But yes, okay. I think that's everything for this one, guys. Hopefully that helps you out. Again, rest in peace to D'Angelo. Yeah, what a legend. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully this helps you out. If so, please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, or requests, feel free to hit the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. And that's all I got for this one. Until next time.